This is the Papa and Son Sports Podcast Show. I'm Papa.
I'm Son.
What it do, son?
Nothing much.
Cool. Welcome. We're going to jump into it. Top five, as we say. Top five NFL teams after week one. You want to start?
Sure. I'll start. Hold on, let me see.
With this?
Yes.
He came up with the top five this week. I thought he had
Doesn't mean I thought about it.
I thought he had
an idea.
An idea.
But
of what he was
off the top of my head,
say.
I have Ravens and Bills for sure. The Packers I have in there.
You say the Packers because they had. I hold that.
They had a good game.
They had a good game against Detroit.
They looked the best.
They had a good game against Detroit, who no longer have their offensive coordinator, right?
They don't.
Which was a big
deal.
They
obviously still have a ton of talent, which does. Yes, it is iffy because Jared Goff is not very good at football, I don't think. But still, that doesn't change the fact that they looked great.
Like I said, I'm not going to hold them. I'm not going to hold them right now. I hope we come out clear because
you can see how we come out right there.
Okay, that's what they say. Need to wipe the screen off a little bit. Sugar. But he got Packers. I'm gonna hold that until we see what they do tonight against Commanders. Thursday night football. Commanders travel to Green Bay.
Still.
Who?
I have the Eagles still.
Say it again?
The Eagles.
Eagles?
Yes.
Okay. So you got Packers, you got Eagles. Packers, Eagles.
Then I will the Chiefs.
Chiefs? Packers, Eagles, Chiefs, even though the Chiefs lost, right? Packers, Eagles, Chiefs. After week one, you're saying they look.
Well, it's not just about the week one performance. How I expect them to be.
Okay. All right. That's only three.
I said Eagles and Bills off the rip.
All right, give me the five because I don't think I follow.
Eagles, Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, Packers.
Okay. I'm going to give y'all Commanders. I'm going to give y'all Eagles. I'm going to give y'all Commanders, Eagles. I'm going to say, who did I like, actually? I like Ravens and Bills. So I'm going to go Packers, Eagles, Ravens, Bills. Packers, Eagles, Ravens, Bills. What's that? Packers, Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Commanders. That's my five. Packers, Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Commanders. That's my top five. Mm-hmm. Top five teams after week one.
Yeah.
Now, any upset surprises in there?
The Jets and Steelers game was a surprise.
The Jets?
And Steelers game.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that to be a shootout at all. Thought that game would be awful. What else? I don't know. Oh, LA's and the Rams and Texans game was awful. Like 13-9.
I didn't get to see any of that one.
The Texans didn't look good. Their line couldn't do anything, so offense didn't do anything.
The Texans got big praise, big hope this year. They had big expectations this year. Off to a slow start.
Not really.
Not really? I think so.
They had bigger expectations last year.
I think so. I think they would.
The only thing that happened from last year to this year was their all-line getting worse.
Yeah, so that means for me, I would say they're still in the running. I still had
I
Texans
never said
up
that,
there.
but it's not like they're like gained anything. Like they didn't gain momentum, or like people aren't expecting big things compared to last season.
I think they would expected to score more than 9 points.
Obviously.
Yeah. So I think
they weren't necessarily expected to do big things. I don't think. Like people don't expect them to be a Super Bowl. Like people don't expect them to do better than they did last year necessarily.
Huh. I thought the Raven Bills was an upset, right? I would say so.
Upset.
I think it was an upset.
Why in the world that'd be an upset?
I'm surprised. I think it's an upset. That was an upset. That's what you call an upset.
No,
Yeah, Ravens was up 15 in the fourth, right?
that's a comeback, not an upset.
I still call it an upset
No, it's
because
not.
they was in control. I had
That's a
them.
comeback.
I had them as the winners.
It's a comeback though, not
I-
upset.
That's still an upset though.
Two top three teams, one wins, the other one doesn't in a close game. What were that, an upset?
Because that's an upset, son.
Two top three. No, listen. Two teams in the top three have a close game. In what world is that an upset? That's not an upset.
In the world that one team was winning by 15
That's a
points.
comeback, not an upset.
I understand that you're saying, of course, it's a comeback, but that's an upset. They upsetted them because most people thought that Raven was going to win.
Not necessarily. They are aware that it's two top three teams
I understand
going at battle.
that.
They expect it to be a good game
I understand that, but the Ravens looked like they were in control, even though
during the game. Yes,
even
but
though
it's
the
not an
Bills was
upset.
coming back. Every time the Raven was scoring, the Ravens still looked like, okay, we still.
But it's not like
one up
before the
you.
game it was an overruling thing. People thought the Ravens were going to beat the Bills. Like that's what an upset is.
Nah, I hear what you're saying, son, but that's just like, once again, I would say that's an upset. If a boxing match or anything was happening and somebody was in control of the fight or control of the bout or control of the competition for the entire game up until the last few minutes, and then all of a sudden they come back, it'd be an upset.
A comeback and an upset is two different things to me.
That's still an upset.
It's a comeback.
An upset.
Comeback.
All right, tomato, potato. Like I said, that was an upset or surprise. Good game for me though. Green Bay is a surprise for me
Why?
because I didn't expect Green Bay to look as dominant as they did. You know, I know
Yeah.
they was gaining some traction towards the end of the year, but I didn't
They're a
expect
playoff
them.
team. They're a playoff team.
Yeah, but I didn't expect them to look like they look dominant. 27-13 against a team. Like I said, they did lose their offensive coordinator, but as you said, they kept most of their talent.
Kept all their talent. Well, no, they lost their entire offensive line practically,
So I would have
which
to
is
say,
a lot. But 'cause especially that was a big part of the game. But
So I would say that's a surprise to me. But like I said, I'll hold that out until Commanders go to Green Bay tonight or Commanders play in Green Bay tonight, because I think this is a good test for both teams.
yeah.
I think it's a great test for both teams that we can really see, you know, what's what and who's who or what will be
Yeah,
what.
because the Packers, they beat a Lions, but no one really knows the Lions fully going to be this year because they lost Ben Johnson. And then we versed the Giants, which isn't a good football team. So,
Yeah, exactly. So for us, I think it's a big test, but we are the underdogs.
we are.
We are the underdogs, and that's surprising. The predictions that I seen, I think out of like 10 people, only one of them.
Yeah, but they all predicted close games, though.
Yeah, they all. It is all predicting close games, but they're all predicting that
Because
Commanders
the
gonna lose.
Packers, a lot of the consensus, the Packers is, after week one, is the best team in the league. Because they had the best week one performance. So, that's what you look at.
Let's see.
And
here.
and that's coming after they gained Micah Parsons. It kind of just stacks up to where people feel really confident about them.
Broncos.
Bo Nix did not look good.
Huh?
Bo Nix did not look good.
He who?
Bo Nix did not look good.
He's what?
He didn't look good.
He didn't look good, but they still pull out the win. So I like to see that. I'm a Denver Bronco fan. You know, back when they had Big Bad John Elway, I used to root for them. They had those 2 Super Bowl wins. It was a fun team to watch. Had Shannon Sharp over there. Yeah, they was a fun team to watch. I used to like them, a very solid team. So I'm glad to see them pull out a victory because they've been struggling for years now, it seems.
Not as
Vikings.
bad as us.
Hmm?
Not as bad as us. Or as long as us.
Vikings, Bears. They put up some points. I don't know. Something about this Caleb guy that I really don't like. I'm not going to say it's his performance or anything, but I don't know. Something about his demeanor, something about his personality, something about his attitude that I just don't like. I didn't like it when he was coming out of college, you know what I'm saying, me? But, hey, to each his own. So for me, like I said, man, I can't say Packers are a breakout team, but I kind of want to say Packers are a breakout team because I didn't have them in a Super Bowl contention. And now it seems like because they came off to a fast start against Detroit, people are putting them there.
And gaining Michael Parsons.
Huh?
And gaining Michael Parsons.
Yeah, they did. That's something
that alone started having people advance them in Super Bowl talks.
Yeah, I most definitely, because we struggle with Parson. Commanders do actually. I know with last year we struggled with Parson. He had his way. Like he really had his way. He really disrupted things last year for us. So hopefully he doesn't have that same impact tonight that he had on us last year in Dallas. He's with a better team this year. I'm glad to see him get a deal that he deserves, that he wants, and a position where he can actually contend for a championship. Still early. Dallas did have, I would say, a semi-good game. They didn't look terrible, right? 20-24. They had a good game, I thought. I was actually rooting for them Cowgirls that game because,
Of course. Who wants
look,
to see the Eagles win?
When Big Dude spit on Dak, that was just the most disgusting shit.
That's not why at all. I could feel the Eagles are going to be more in contention for the number 1 seed in our division. Therefore, I want them to lose as much as possible, so then we can be number 1. That's simple.
True. From a strategical standpoint,
like the Eagles are more of a threat to me. Like the Cowboys still are, obviously, but the Eagles, we know what the Eagles are.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking, strategical long term. I'm thinking that was a Bama ass move. I'm thinking that was a Bama ass move.
He spit at him.
Huh?
He spit at him.
He what?
He spit at him. Like
Dak spit at him?
Yes. You didn't see it?
I seen it. If you look at it, Dak spit out sunflower seeds. That was not spit.
Care. It's in his direction. I promise you, I don't care. He looked at him in his eyes.
He looked at him.
Spit towards him, and then smirked at him.
And then, yes, absolutely.
So
Absolutely. But I still would say, I said, when I seen the first footage, I was like, after further review, Dak's a Bama too. That's what I posted on my social media site on Facebook, should I say. That's what I posted. I said, after further review, Dak's a Bama too. But after further review, I seen that Dak spit out sunflower seeds.
So, spitting out food at somebody is just as bad as spitting on somebody.
He didn't spit, at him, no. You know what I'm saying? He didn't spit at him and running, directly. Yeah, okay. Now, the whole smirking and shit.
That's a pretty,
Yeah, but...
is that not that's a pretty big context clue.
No, I mean, no.
Agree to disagree.
No, not really. Like I said, if that was the case, I could have more of an understanding because you don't do Bama shit like that, man. I think this spitting on someone is it's felony. It's a felony in some states. You know what I'm saying? You can contract HIV, AIDS, and different type of diseases. It's just a disgusting thing to do, and for a grown man, like I said, if that was the case, smack him. Knock him down, pick him up, body slam him, but, spit Yeah, man, national TV in front of everybody. It was just such a bammer, such an immature, such a like. It was. I can't call it. Like I said, I was rooting for Dallas that game because I couldn't get past that. And I understand everything that everybody's saying, but I just feel like that's something that you don't do, man. Like, you grown men, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not talking about kids, or we're not talking about people with mental health issues or anything like that. We're talking about grown men that's supposed to be sane and healthy and all those good things. So for me, nah, it was such a bad look. But Cowboys are still there. I think the NFC East will be pretty tough. Actually, I think the NFC East will be pretty tough. Giants, I personally think, and I love Russell Wilson as far as overall his career quarterback. I think, at his best, he was just as good as anybody that ever done it. But what I saw from Russell Wilson, I see the Giants have some talent. They have some potential. They have a great coach. I like the coach too. He's a very aggressive coach. He don't back down. Sometimes he have to because of what's happening on the field. He have to play what's in front of him. But I think if they let who they have over there, they have Wilson and Jameson, right? Isn't Jameson over there? Who over there? And who's the other quarterback?
Jackson Dart.
Who?
Jackson Dart.
If they put Jameson or that other guy in there, I think they have a better shot. I think
Jackson Dart's a rookie.
Hmm?
Jackson Dart's a rookie. They want him to sit behind somebody. They don't want to start him off instantly, whether he's better or not.
Yeah, I think they most definitely need to put somebody else in there, and I think Giants would have a better chance.
Yeah, throwing your rookie out to the Wolves isn't necessarily the best decision either, though. Especially behind that O-line. You saw what we did to them. That O-line Russ was getting pressured like that. Putting a rookie quarterback behind that's not the best necessary decision.
Put Jameson, put somebody. That line that
Jameis is extremely fun to watch. I love Jameis, but he's going to also throw 3 picks a game. So he'll give you 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 picks. That's who Jameis is.
That's
and
okay.
It's insanely fun to watch. But for me, that'd be my quarterback. Jeez, no.
I mean, I understand that, but once again, he's giving you a chance to win.
4 picks. 5 picks isn't giving you a chance to win.
He's giving you a chance to win.
He's scoring points to win.
If he's matching his touchdown ratio to his pick ratio, he's giving you a chance to win.
While also losing you the game.
Okay, you heard of Brett Favre?
Sure.
Okay.
Brett Favre wasn't. James Winston had a year where he had like 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. Brett Favre was never that.
Brett Favre leads.
He was an absolute gunslinger, but he wasn't 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
I don't know, man. Brett Favre, I'm pretty sure he's the leader in interceptions because he let that thing go. But like I said, in doing so, he gives you a chance to win. You can't win scoring 6 points.
You can't.
Well,
the line sure didn't help him though.
Well, I will agree. I would agree on that. He did hit that canvas. He did hit that ground.
He was getting blown up every
hit that
play.
Turf, hit that dirt a lot.
There was times where our entire old lineman would beat them instantly, just about.
Yeah. Somebody's buzzing me. Who's buzzing me? Who's buzzing me during recording? I don't know who that is. We're getting all these strange calls, okay? Any players, you see any players that you was like, okay, they look like they're going to have one of those seasons? Any standout players?
Maybe Justin Herbert.
Who?
Maybe Justin Herbert.
Herbert did have a good game. I picked him up on my fantasy. He's not rostered a whole lot or started a whole lot on fantasy right now, but I most definitely picked up Justin Herbert.
That's only because last year they did a lot of run game stuff last year. So, but before that, he was a top fantasy quarterback.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I had him a year. He was number one quarterback for like the first 7 weeks. Justin Herbert, he's one of my favorite quarterbacks. He's been one of my favorite quarterbacks for a while.
Who?
Justin Herbert.
Yeah. No, Herbert's nice. I like Herbert. Most definitely like Herbert. I was looking forward for Neighbors to have a good season this year. I think he still will. I'm going to show y'all Taz. He's sitting under us. He want to join. I'm going to show y'all Taz. This is Taz. This is badass Taz. Say hi to badass Taz. Look, Taz. Look. Look this way. Look. Say hi to the people. You can't see his eyes. But he's a good doggy. A bad doggy. No, he's a good doggy. He's so athletic. He's so small, but he's so athletic. He can catch a football. Taz! Yeah, that's Taz. He's under us, wandering around. He's out here with the fellas. Sky is in the house. The girl is in the house. She's in the house with the girl. I would love to see Neighbors have a great season. Let me see who else. I see one else that I thought.
Oh, Michael Penix. He looked good. Yeah, he looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now it's looking like him and JD are the best QBs out of the class right now.
Talk to the camera, son. Talk to the people.
They can hear me.
Yeah, they want to see you too. They want to feel like you're interacting with them.
Okay.
They want to feel like you're interacting with them, son.
Sure. That also comes out while having a convo. That also comes out having a convo with someone else too, though. So, but yeah, Michael Penix is really good. It looks like him and Jane Daniels are it looks like they're I don't know. I can't say that actually because Bo Nix had a great rookie season too. So, Caleb looked good in the first half. I like talking about rookie classes and the quarterbacks from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Nix did not look good at all, but great rookie season. If it were without Jane Daniels, he probably won the Rookie of the Year. Often Rookie of the Year. Michael Penix looked good. Jaden McCarthy looked bad in the first half, then good in the second half. And then Caleb Williams looked good in the first half, bad in the second half. It was weird. They traded off, and then the Vikings ended up winning. I was surprised because the game, it looked like when I was watching, the Bears looked like they were winning. Then I woke up, I'm like, the Vikings won? How? But
upset. Like we talked about in the beginning.
But they weren't out the game. That's not even really a comeback. They were just controlling the game.
Woke up and was like, oh, wow. It was an upset. It wasn't what you thought was going to happen. And it looked like that they were in control. And then I woke up and what happened? They got upset.
No, but that's your take.
Okay. Go for it. Let's jump into, I like Zay Flowers, too. I like Zay. And I hope that he can continue to progress, because I like Zay. He's a speedster, for sure. He got some speed. He got some wheels on him.
Twitchy.
Who?
Twitchy.
Who?
Okay.
Go ahead.
The camera heard me.
It's twitching.
The camera heard me.
I didn't hear you.
I know.
Say it again.
It's fine. I said twitchy 3 times.
Yeah, here I don't quite understand. I would love for you to pronunciate a little better.
The camera got it.
Okay. You still need to work on pronunciation.
Your hearing isn't the best either.
Alright, want to jump into division leaders?
What do you mean?
Who do you have winning divisions?
Sure. Which division? AFC?
Or should I say
AFC?
winners? All of
What
them.
conference?
Let's run them down.
NFC East. I'll take Commanders because we haven't had a repeat division leader since like Donovan McNabb was on the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a back-to-back in the NFC East since then. So we'll follow history and say we win. right?
Mm-hmm.
NFC West, I really don't know. I really don't know.
The
49ers
Rams.
don't look amazing, maybe, but they didn't look great. And Matthew Stafford been having a lot of back issues, so
I'm
I
going
just don't
Rams in
know.
the West, NFC West.
And the Cardinals, they're always just iffy. The North, I'll give it to the Packers.
NFC North. We'll hold it out, but should I be oddball? I'm gonna throw one out there. I'm gonna say Bears.
Yeah, that's possible. That's very possible.
I'm gonna say Bears.
Very possible. And then the South, the Bucks. No, Falcons. Oh yeah, I'll get Falcons. I don't know the records though. I don't know their schedule, but I'll go Falcons.
Not totally, but I go Bucks. I go Bucks there too.
Bucks, Falcons. And then AFC. Bills for the East. West, Chiefs.
Hey, go back up there. I missed the conference. AFC West, AFC East, Bills,
It's
of course.
the only option. Yeah. West. Still the Chiefs, I think.
Yeah,
They
Chiefs.
just don't really lose that division. North. Ravens probably still.
I'm going Bengals. We got Ravens
Why?
there too. I'm sorry, Ravens.
Yeah. Why the Bengals? Well, I think they'll be good. Their defense is still horrid though.
I think they are going to be tough, except the Browns. I
It's-
think the Ravens going to be
It's
tough.
always a tough division, though.
Yeah, I think
It's
still
like,
it's gonna be
it's them
tough.
and us for
Yeah.
like the top type hard division stuff. South, Colt, no. Daniel Jones isn't that good.
And the AFC South, Colts,
Jags
Jaguars,
maybe.
Texans,
I'll give it
Titans.
to Jags. New coach, look better. I'll give Jags.
Give me Texans, even though they lost. I'll take Texans.
Yeah.
I'll take Texans. All right, going to switch gears.
Okay.
Switch gears real fast, right? I'm a boxing fan. Love boxing. We used to do boxing. Combat. Did taekwondo, did some boxing. Always had them in combat sports. Always had them in one-on-one combat sports. Individual combat sports, should I say. Never really team, but combat one-on-one. Always wanted to make sure can defend yourself or at least not afraid of the physicality, right? But I'm a boxing fan. I always loved boxing. Even when I was younger, I loved boxing. I think before any sport, I probably used to love boxing. I used to have this Saturday like afternoon boxing, and they used to come on national TV, regular TV, and I wasn't an individual. My family wasn't that well off. We didn't have cable and those things, so I loved to have when it came on. That's when I seen a lot of sports. Fight of the century, I would say, is Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Who you with, son?
Canelo.
Son with Canelo. Now, both of them are my two favorite boxers of present time. Both of them are probably my two favorite boxers. I'm going to say present time. But I would say top three. Mayweather was still in these last 25 years of this century. And, I like Mayweather as well. When Canelo fought Mayweather, one thing I remember in the press conference, this was before Canelo could really talk good English, and they had an interpreter, and they asked Canelo, like, what happened? What happened? Canelo was like, I couldn't hit him. The interpreter said he couldn't hit him. He couldn't catch him, you know what I'm saying? Mayweather was way too skilled and way too poised for him at the time. But I don't know, son. As much as I want to see Crawford win, and I think he has a great chance to win, he is one of the most phenomenal boxers of all time, I would say Canelo as well, one of the most phenomenal boxers of all times. I don't know if he can. I don't want to say I don't know if he can because I think he can. I don't know if he will be able to overcome the weight gain that he has to put on and carry that weight for the amount of time that he has to fight. And I don't know if it's going to make him sluggish because it's a whole different story when them lights, as Mike say, when people eating that popcorn and those lights on you and everything, it's a different story than when you sparring and everything like that. And being though that it's Mexican Independence Day, being though that Canelo is, I would say, the favorite, I think that that's a hell of a lot for Crawford to overcome. But I do think Crawford is one hell of a boxer, man, and I think Canelo is as well. The difference maker for me is what makes me worried about the situation is Canelo has some knockout power. He's known to put people down and sleep. You understand me? So that concerns me because Crawford has not faced anyone of his size or his strength. And that is very, very concerning. Because it only take one. And Canelo shows you he can hit you with the... Canelo got he got an interesting feint move or whatever shit. Because he feint with uppercut. You understand what I'm saying? He feint and you're going to think, but he feint with uppercut. Most people feint or feint, however it's called. I think it's a feint, right? It's a feint is what they call it. But with they feint with uppercut like, but he feints. You know, he feints with the...
Feint?
Huh?
A feint?
A feint.
Thought it was faint.
Huh?
Thought it was faint.
How's it spelled? F-E-I-N-T?
I thought it was F-A. I might have heard it wrong.
It's a fake, though. Basically, when you fake a punch, you act like you about to hit him, watch this, and pow, hit him with the other hand, watch it, pow.
They call it a feint.
A feint, yeah. So, you know, that concerns me. That really does concern me. I don't know. Like I said, Crawford's nice, man, and he can make adjustments on the fly like he always like to say, but I think this is a different animal. And I won't be surprised if Saul comes out victorious. But at the same time, I won't be surprised if Crawford come out victorious. And if Crawford come out victorious, I think that anybody who ever doubted him, anybody who ever had anything to say about his greatness, need to shut up. Saul, on the other hand, I think if he wins, you know, I don't want to say that because Crawford is no slouch. I think it's a big fight for both of these individuals.
I think there's more to gain on Bud's side, though.
Say it again?
I think it's more to gain on Bud's side, though.
One more time?
I think it's more to gain on Bud's side, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely more to gain on his side, which is hard to even fathom because what more does he have to really gain? What more does he really have to prove?
But it feels that way.
Yeah.
In a way. Like, it feels like it doesn't do as much for Canelo to... Like, Canelo wins. Yeah, it's still a great fight, great achievement, but it's like... Almost like... Not to discount Bud, but it's like almost like another notch almost.
Yeah.
On his legacy versus Bud. This like a really... If he wins this, it shuts people up.
It's a stamp.
Versus, like, Canelo wins another notch.
Yeah. I totally agree. I'm going to be watching. I would love to have a fight party. But we'll see how that goes. But I'm most definitely going to be watching. Netflix, everybody. It's going to be on Netflix. So your Netflix subscribers is there. Go Netflix. Saturday night. It's there, baby. Any more you want to add? All right, close it out, son.
This was the Papa and Son Sports Podcast.
I'm Papa.
I'm Son.
Deuces.